Well, hello everybody. It is Friday and we have our business chat over coffee. And we are so happy to be here. We are Lizette and Anders from Spain. And we are here with our beautiful co-hosts, Thoa. Today, a little bit more quiet than normal because you have a sore throat, right?
Yeah. Hi,
Warmest
everyone.
welcome, though.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm still happy to be here. Woke up with a sore throat today, but it's gonna just getting better and better. I think. I hope. I'm doing my best. I'm so grateful and so happy to be here. Finally, again, it seems like we have lost a few weeks just because of me celebrating birthdays and going away.
Well, we're not only gonna blame you because I think last week was partly my fault. So
Yeah.
it was definitely. But we are so happy to have you here and to meet up with you again. It's finally Friday, and we do, as always, have a special guest. And today we have Lisa from France coming on. So would you please bring her up?
I will. Hi, Lisa.
Hi,
Hi.
Lisa. Welcome. We are so happy to have you here, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Very
Good.
good, thanks. So, Lisa, I'm sorry.
No, except from Thoa's throat, I
Yes.
was going to say.
Yeah, but I'm fine. I'm
But we are fine.
fine.
Yes. And we are happy to have you here again. You've been our guest before, and we're so happy to see that you are back. But everybody hasn't maybe didn't catch you the last time. So would you please do some introduction of yourself to start with?
Okay, thank you
Start
very
on
much.
20.
Sorry?
Start on 20.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah, I was wondering how I would make my presentation, so I thought I'd do a quick timeline. So first of all, I was born in Northern Ireland into a Welsh family, and I grew up in England, so it's quite a mixture. So when I was 20, I had qualified as a dance teacher, but I really wanted to dance and I wanted to travel the world. So that's what I did in my 20s. And it was really a carefree days when, I was doing what I loved. They were some of the best days of my life, actually, with great memories. And then by 30, I was married, I had 2 children, and I was a stay-at-home mum. So I loved that as well. I'd moved to France, I'd settled down, and my boys were everything to me. I was happy to stay at home. So then by 40, and this is a really condensed version of everything, obviously, by 40, I had got divorced. So it was a period of struggle. I struggled financially. I was on my own with the 2 boys. Money was scarce. I was stressed. It wasn't really a good period. I was looking for work and I wasn't a saleswoman. I'd never worked in an office and I was over 40. So nobody really wanted me. And I was in a foreign country, so I had no family. So it was difficult. It was difficult. And by 50, I'd actually had 2 health scares, major health scares, which kind of made me want to, think about what I was doing with my life. I felt really lost. I felt very alone in France. And I really was losing my identity. So I knew that something had to change. I didn't really know what. So I managed to secure myself a job in health and safety in a big company. So for a while, life was comfortable and I was happy. I remarried, so I was happy again. But when I got an opportunity, sometimes opportunities just knock on your door, and I'm always for opportunities. And that happened to me. So I actually came out of my comfort zone again. And I went back to England. I retrained as a nutrition and lifestyle coach. I retrained in Pilates, and I set up my own business. So again, things were balanced. I was happy with my balance in life, and I was doing what I loved again. And then COVID hit. So 2020, COVID hit. And I was like, we moved to a rural location in Provence in France, and I was back to square. I felt like I was back to square one. So I started looking for something to do online. I wanted to be in control of my life because I hated the fact that COVID meant that I lost everything. So I started looking online, and I found a small ad. I watched the free webinar, and what I didn't know was that it was going to change my life. And I think this is the case for lots of people. I turned, I just went from having nothing to having that hope again. And the thing was, my training as a dancer wasn't just to train as a dancer. It gave me the discipline, which I think is key to success. And that discipline made me, in times of struggle, actually get up and go and find something again. And, I'm determined. I am, flies flying about. I'm disciplined. And I now think I am worthy of success. I tell myself that, because if other people can be successful, then why can't I? So I started this business, and now I'm 60 and I am a successful business owner. So my goal is to be like financially stable. I want to inspire and help other people who have been through life and had struggles, ups and downs, like all of us. And I want to help them, and I want to create my dream lifestyle. I also want to be present. My sons now have grown up. They're going to be starting their own families, and I want to be there. I want to leave a legacy to them. And I want it all again. And I've said to myself, you are going to do it. So that is my état d'esprit. That's how I think now today, is that I have this opportunity, and I'm going to do everything that I can to do it, because it has potential. And, it has potential for anyone who wants to work online. So that's it in a nutshell, from 20 to 60.
Thank you. That was a beautiful presentation of yourself. And it was very quick, 20 to 60 years.
Yeah, it was quick.
Let us quickly say hello to Amy, who say hello to us. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Amy.
Fantastic, Lisa. Yes, I do agree.
Thanks, Amy.
Yes. And I love how you actually, got into this business and started to see a different kind of hope, and shifted, the whole outlook. And I think that's something a lot of us can agree with too. It's you can see that this will work. This is, how we start building a better future for ourselves.
Yeah, and it was quite scary because, I wasn't technical. I didn't have any experience working online. I was always scared of the technical side of things. And I was had a lot of kind of limiting beliefs about who was I to actually start an online business. Would anybody want to listen to me? Was I good enough? Could I do the technical side of it all? So this business actually gave me a lot of hope for the future. Yeah. I
love that. And also, Lisa, your story is unique, right? Our own story is unique. Sometimes we don't realize, our uniqueness is what makes us so special, and we can see that in our big community, global community as well. There's so many people from different kind of background, different kind of stories who are, doing it online. But like Lisa said, the key to success is discipline, right? You need to be disciplined and get up and do it anyway on those days that you don't feel like it. So I would love to talk about the diversity in our business. We have so many different kind of people. Like, just take a look at the screen right now, right? I'm a mom with young boys. Lisa, you're a mom with adult boys, and Lisa and Anders, you living your freedom life in Spain. You know, we are from different kind of background, but we still have the same desire, the same dream to be able to live our life on our own terms, right? How different it can look like, right? So let's talk more about it.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I mean, I've always loved an international community. I mean, when I danced, when I was younger, I was traveling all over the world, absolutely loved discovering new cultures. Obviously, I didn't have kids and it was all carefree. But even when I was working in an international environment. I was in corporate, so it was a huge company, but very, very international. And I always loved mixing with people from all over the world. And this business kind of fitted in so perfectly for me because the community is so worldwide. I mean, 24/7, you can be connecting with people. Like, I know Lizette and Anders don't go to sleep. They're always online connecting with somebody.
50% of us. Always the way.
Amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? That we have people from all over the world doing this business, and people that understand us because they're doing the same thing as us. Absolutely amazing. I love that. I love that people are coming from all walks of lives. You know, we have doctors and nurses and teachers and truck drivers and
Bartenders.
and dancers. I mean, what would a dancer be doing in an online business? So it is amazing that we can all come together and we can work together and we can share and we all bring something, don't we? We all bring we bring what we have lived, we bring that, and that, you're right, Thoa. Everybody is unique and everybody comes with unique qualities which we share. And I think that makes this business so rich in quality. You know, it's so much more than just money, isn't it? It's not about the money at the end of the day. It's about the community.
It's sorry,
go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I think lots of people, like you say, also Lisa, you know that you're worthy of success. We may have different kind of backgrounds, we have our own limiting beliefs and stuff, lots of people are scared to start something new because they don't think that, the success will not be there for them. I think, like myself, I didn't believe in myself before I started this business. I didn't believe that I'm worthy the happiness, the success. I can look at other people and I was like, no, it's not for me, it's for them. They are lucky, they are, having this and that, but didn't realize that I can too create, if I have the right tools, I can too create the life that I really desire. That's something that we all need to start from ourselves, to work on ourselves, to believe that we too are worthy of anything that we want to.
Absolutely. And I think also,
sorry, I just broke up. Eva?
Yes.
Oh.
Hi, Eva.
Wow.
You are true inspiration, Lisa. You are.
Yes, you are, Lisa.
Well, we all are. We all have our stories,
Yes.
It's just some people will identify with one person and me. Someone will identify with Lizette and Anders. Somebody will identify with Thoa.
That's why the business community is so great, because we come from different kind of backgrounds. We can always find somebody we can relate to, we can talk to, who understand us,
I think a lot of us think that, but I have no story. I'm not special. I'm just a regular person. And, I think that kind of all of us are feeling like that. And then when you start thinking and start telling your story, and you might think yourself it's absolutely not special at all, but there will always be someone, like you said, that can relate to you and your story, and who actually finds it inspiring. So that's another thing. And like you said, all those limiting beliefs, it's we all carry them, and that's something that we actually train when we're doing this business. We're gonna peel some of those layers away. That's lifting us. And yeah, it's not going to happen overnight, but we do it step by step, and we're going to get there.
Yeah, and I think Thoa had a very good point that, sometimes you can start this business, and people do start this business feeling quite inadequate or lacking in confidence. And it's amazing to see how people transform, because the way that the training is built, it gives you confidence, and it takes you through step by step through the training modules. So you learn as you earn, which is one thing that we always say: you learn as you earn. And as you learn about the business, you learn about the company, and you learn about the way to work and how to do attraction marketing. Well, you become more confident, right? So even people who feel like they could never do this, I would actually encourage you to take that step and learn how to do it, because I've been a constant student all my life. And the thing is, like, everything is out there, isn't it? There's so many things that you can get distracted. Something pops up on internet and you want to do it, or you want to do this and that. But having this business has kept me so focused. And when you actually focus on one thing, you can make that one thing work, because you're following that training, you're focused, you're gaining confidence. Confidence is really knowledge, I think. When you are knowledgeable, when you know what you're talking about, you can speak about it confidently. And that's something that you can learn. Like, nobody is like created as an expert. No, everyone has to learn. So it's really important that people who think they can't do it, yes, of course you can. And sometimes I pretend to be confident, because sometimes I'm not confident. And some people have actually said to me, oh no, I can't do this business because I can't do what you do. But hey, I didn't know how to do this either. I had to learn, and everybody starts somewhere. So it really is taking that first step and saying, if they can do it, I can learn to do it too. Because everyone has that potential from any walk of life. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And I think, for myself, I didn't start with lots of confidence either, but being in the community, I can see the potential of the business. I can see other people blooming and transforming. I wish that for myself as well. So I learned from, you need to step outside your comfort zone to be able to create something else, something extraordinary for yourself, right? So this is something that I learned from the community. And this is something far more valuable than just an extra income, right? Because you learn more and more to be yourself, learn more and more it's okay to be you. It's okay to be you. You can be you in this business.
And I absolutely love to see because we have been here now a couple of years, and to see how people change in the journey. And I know when we started, we went to the meetings and we were sitting smiling and nodding and pretended we understood everything, and didn't. And we were definitely not confident, and we definitely didn't really know anything, because we jumped in and said, you know what, we're going to learn as we go. And that's what we have been doing, and that's what every one of us have to
Still
do,
do.
I think. Yes, we still do. We still learn every day. And but I mean, it's so amazing to see everybody who comes in, and then you see after a short time they're a little bit more confident and a little more, you know, you can really see how everybody is growing, and I think it's amazing. And that, yeah, it's what we learn in this business and from each other.
Yeah,
That's
I didn't
really
understand
so much.
anything. I didn't understand anything either when I jumped in. I mean, all I understood was that I could afford to start just with, you know, a small amount of money just to start. And I didn't understand all the ins and outs, and sometimes I'm still learning even today. But you know, you don't have to know everything. I mean, it's impossible to know everything. Even like
No,
after years in the business, you're still learning.
I mean, if you're waiting to know everything before we start something, then we will never start,
No,
right?
you wouldn't.
And doing a business online is a little bit differently as well to do from doing a traditional business. The internet's, you know, it's keep changing all the time, so we need to learn as we go, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a good mindset that lots of people think, okay, but I need to know everything before I start. No, you don't. Do you have a desire to, you know, work for yourself? Do you have a desire to create something for yourself? You know, that's what we hear from multiple motivational speakers as well. Take the step, even if you cannot see the whole thing. You know, you need to take step. Like, you know, walking in the darkness, you cannot see the whole picture. You cannot see the whole road, right? But you need to take the step. You need to take the step to go somewhere. Otherwise, you're just going to stand still there in darkness.
Yeah.
And
it comes back to why we want to do this business in the first place. I mean, why does anybody start a business? You know, so a lot of the time it can be for extra income in the beginning, but once you're on this journey, it becomes so much more than extra income. It becomes a journey of personal development and mindset and community and all these things which are so amazing, which you wouldn't get that in a traditional business. I mean, I worked in corporate for 10 years. I mean, there wasn't this community. People didn't share things like we do in our community. It's so rewarding. You actually feel rewarded, you know, in the sense that it's satisfying. You feel satisfied. Like, I know for a lot of us, we get up every morning and we are happy to do what we do. Like, how many people can actually say that? Not many. Not many.
I'm working part-time now, Lisa, and I'm working 4 days a week. So I'm only off on Friday, basically. For me, it's like a Friday. I'm so looking forward to Friday. It's not because it's a weekend, like normal people will do, or like I used to do. I'm looking forward to Friday. Then I can finally just sit there and focus on my business, being here by myself. The kids are in school. My husband, he's out right now. So I can fully concentrate on my business because I love it so much. You know, that means so much for me. I'm not looking forward to go somewhere on weekend. I'm looking forward to be in my business and can really pick it up whenever I want to. That I couldn't do on the days that I work.
No. That's
I think
amazing.
you also have to remember that everybody, it doesn't matter if it's a regular job you have or if you start a new business or a new hobby or a new something, we have to learn. And, you know, if you can say that I'm really good at my job, why wouldn't you be able to be good at running your own business? You know, if you can learn to be good at that, because I have had multiple different jobs. And most of them I've been pretty good at, except a couple. But that was because they were so boring. No, but I mean, I learned to be good at them. I wasn't great at them when I started. But
you cannot just become a teacher. You need to go for school for a couple of days, a couple of years, not days, years. You know, you cannot become a lawyer. You need to go for school for a couple of years and doing some practice, and then you maybe become a lawyer, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
everything comes with learning.
Yes.
You need to learn. You need to think. You need to have that mindset that I'm here to learn. I'm here, you know. I don't know everything yet, but that's okay. I didn't know how to be a teacher, but I learned to be a teacher, you know. And we are doing courses all the time just because we need to improve ourselves all the time. We're still learning as teacher. So why wouldn't you do that as a business owner?
Do you know what? I think some people are afraid of failing in exclamation marks, because nobody actually fails in this business. The only way you could fail was like if you started this business and then didn't do anything, because it's not magic. Even though Christmas is coming, it's not magic. There's no magical recipe. And you do have to work at it like you would work at any other job. But the difference is here, you're doing it for yourself. And you can't really fail if you do the work and you put into action everything that the training and we tell you to do. It works. It works for everybody from anywhere. So, you know, it's just taking that step. It's actually taking that, having faith in somebody that you don't know, because most of the people that we're in contact with, we don't know them. I mean, they're not friends. We don't know them. They're not our neighbors. They're not our friends. So it's having faith in somebody who doesn't know you to lead you, because now we've all been trained as leaders to lead other people. And it's not rocket science. What I've done in the past, I will teach to somebody new. So it's a duplication and everybody can do it. But, you know, if you do put into action all these things, then you can only go upwards to success. You cannot fail. So that belief that I'm not good enough, I won't be able to do it, is really just an excuse. And that's my favorite quote from Jim Rohn is, if you really want to do it, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. And there are so many excuses. You know, we could write a book.
Yes.
Let's just finish. Sorry. Athena, love it. You grow as you learn. Exactly.
Yes.
Well
Thanks,
said.
Athena. And I think that was a beautiful quote. I think we should let that wrap up this meeting. What do you say? So for you guys who have been watching, and you know, if you want to know more about our amazing business, reach out to any of us, and you know, we will let you know how to join us, and also how to join our group that we have on Facebook that you can learn even more from not only us, from a lot of our business partners around the globe. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Anyone else want to say anything before we wrap it up?
Just a big thank you to Lisa for taking your time and being here with us today and sharing your story. And as Eva said in the comments, you know, you are a big inspiration, and we are so happy to know you through this business. And I can wait to meet you in person. Probably
We've done that.
You guys have done it. I know that. You don't need to.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I appreciate all of you, and I can't wait to meet you in person, Thoa. I would love to do that one day. Thank you so much. And we all inspire each other, honestly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Have
Thank
a great
you
weekend.
so much. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.